Hello, hello, it's me, Janette. How are you? Hope you've been well. Hope your weekend was good. Hope your week is off to a great start. In today's video, I'm sharing the second part of the stamped pocket letter video, and I will have the first video linked below. Now, the majority of this layout was made with the Let's Make Plans stamp set from Creative Stamping. I can't remember the issue. I think it was 63. Unfortunately, it is sold out. You might be able to find the stamp set on eBay. So I left off the last video with the last two cards, and I used some stamp masking sheets to create these last two cards. And I was really struggling with these last two. I tend to well, it always takes me a while to create a pocket letter, but it's just always those last two cards that just get me. So what I'm going to do is turn these into kind of like frame cards. So I'm going to cut out the centers and create a frame, and I'm going to glue that on some acetate. Now, the reason I'm gluing them onto acetate is because I wanted to include some little sticky notes so that you could see just kind of how pocket letters work as far as like goodies that you can send your pen pal, because it is nice to receive a decorated letter, a decorative pen pal letter, but also including little goodies for your pen pal, like sticky note samples, washi tape samples, or like little cute paper clips for, you know, their planners. That's always really nice as well. So I didn't have a craft knife, which I recommend doing this with a craft knife if you have one, but I can't find my craft knife. So I just pierced a hole through the center and then I'm cutting it with scissors just around. It's going to be a nice little frame. And then I'm going to glue my frame onto a piece of acetate, which is the same size as my card. So 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches. And then I'm going to find some sticky notes in my stash that kind of match the color palettes that I'm using, because it's just easier for me to just make it all matchy. So once I glue, I'm going to use Cosmic Shimmer Dry's clear glue to glue my frame onto my acetate. And this is just really easy to do. I guess I didn't want to leave the sticky notes free floating in the pockets because you can just kind of stuff them in there. I wanted them to be part of the design, so I'm incorporating them into the design by gluing the sticky notes onto the acetate, as you'll see in just a bit. Now, if you're new to POCKETMAIL, then please head to my website, pocketletters.com, and there you'll find a link that says checklist. You can click on that and you can download a free checklist, which includes everything that you need to start this hobby. It tells you where to find pen pals, gives you some suggestions for like goodies. Also, I think it includes some like free little printables that you can print and use in your layout. So really helpful. So again, that's pocketletters.com, and then just click on free checklist. I think it's on the like upper right hand side. But yeah, there's lots of questions about POCKETMAIL, so I did try to answer some frequently asked questions also in the video description. So if you want to check that out, hopefully it can give you some guidance. But seriously, the biggest tip that I can give you for swapping these letters, these pen pal letters, for swapping, for like having an effective, a good swap is communication. Communication is key. So as soon as you find a swap partner, you need to talk about deadlines. You need to talk about what kind of pocket letter you're going to send each other. Are you going to decorate both sides? Are you going to stick to a theme? Are you going to include goodies? When are you going to send these out by? It's so important to communicate with your partners. I cannot stress it enough. Also, I think that this hobby, POCKETMAIL, can be a little bit confusing to a newbie, because you see these layouts and you're like, oh, it's just a scrapbook page, but it's so much more than that. It is a swap. You know, it's basically, think of it as a creative pen pal letter. So it's just a pen pal letter, but in a different format. So instead of including a little handwritten note and like little stickers or like a tea bag or just little like goodies or paper clips, just anything that you would send a pen pal, instead of just stuffing it into an envelope, you are stuffing it into this trading card insert and just making it look nice and pretty. So you're decorating the fronts and then adding little goodies. You write your little handwritten note, you fold up your paper, and then you stuff it in one of the pockets. So it's basically a creative pen pal letter, just in a different format, and you can swap with people all around the world and collect them. Have a nice little collection going. It's really fun to flip through your beautiful creations from your pen pals. So next I want to show you how I'm going to do my washi tape sample. And washi tape samples are something that you can send not just in pocket mail, but in pocket letters, but in any kind of pen pal creative mail. So like if you're sending a flip book, or if you're sending like a loaded bag or a loaded envelope, it's always nice to include some washi tape samples so that your pen pals can enjoy them, use them in journal layouts and planners and whatnot. So what you can do is grab some of these little embroidery floss like holders. I don't know what they're called. They have a name. And then you just take your washi tape and wrap it around a few times so that it gets just a little bit bulky. It gives like a nice sample size to your pen pal. You can also grab like a playing card and wrap some washi tape samples around that. You could probably do like 5 different designs on a playing card, or you can also grab pieces of acetate and do the same thing. Just start wrapping some washi tape around your extra little piece of acetate. It can be a little like scrap of acetate or a piece of acetate cut to 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches. And then when you wrap your different samples on that piece of acetate, then you just tuck that little washi tape sample into your pocket. It's a nice little surprise for your pen pal. Now, when you have finished decorating your layout, then you can also add little charms or tassels or like ribbons to the holes on the side there, because the little trading card insert has some hole punches which allow you to put these into a 3-ring binder. So it's really fun to add just little charms, little tassels. What I'm doing is grabbing one of those little chains, like those little ball chains that you find on a ceiling fan or like on a light, and just threading that through the top hole. And I'm also threading through my embroidery, my washi tape sample, and also this acrylic, gold acrylic piece that says cutie on it. So I could also add a tassel, but I didn't have any tassels that matched. But it's just really fun. You can also thread some ribbon through, tie a bow, super easy. What I'm gonna do is just staple some little sheer white delicate ribbon just to the side. And I'm gonna staple that just on top of I just wanted to add some extra texture really, and so this was a good way to do that. And I'm going to fishtail the ends to just get a nice fishtail going on the ribbon, and then I'm going to glue a little itty bitty black bow, which I thought was really cute. It just felt just felt really like feminine and cute, and I don't know, I just love it. So cute. And that's the end of the video. I hope that this gave you some ideas, some inspiration for things that you can do in your own layouts. If you would like to see any more of my crafty projects, then please subscribe to my channel, or you can follow me on Instagram at Janette Lane Blog. Thank you so much for watching. Take good care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.